can't stop the sun from shining whenever you're around.
Hello and welcome everybody, it's Rose Smith here from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com, and I'm here with the Virgo April horoscope. Thank you for joining me. If you are new, subscribe and be alive and hit that notification bell. Okay, just briefly what I'll do is draw 2 tarot cards because the tarot works in very well with astrology quite often. Then we'll have a look at your in-depth horoscope and stick around to the end, and I'll do a psychic channeling. Whatever comes out, comes out. All right, let's go to the board now and see what's in store for you. Okay, Vivacious Virgos, here's your horoscope, which we'll come to in a moment. But firstly, the cards, the 2 cards that I like to draw. Let's go with that one there, sticking its head out. A white vehicle. I haven't even got my eyes closed and I can see a white car. Okay, so this is how you get around in the world. You might be cleaning up your act in some way, or adopting a more spiritual persona, how you appear to the outside world. You might be looking to increase your vibration to a higher level or something like that. Okay, so the King of Cups, this makes sense because often it's our emotions that carry us closer to spirit, and the King of Cups is very good at this. He is a master of feeling his emotions. You see this colour here, this dark blue, it's like indigo, and this colour is very indicative of the third eye, okay? Your intuition, your clairvoyance, being able to see what goes on in spirit. And then we have this gold around his throat, so that's a very high vibration. Whatever he says has got overtones of wisdom and knowledge, okay? So he's careful what he says, but he feels everything, and he's very much in touch with his feelings and the spiritual world because of the subconscious in the background. See all this ocean in the background here? He's seated on a shell and got a clamshell at the back of him. So that is a wonderful card to start the month for you, Vivacious Virgos. Now let's have a look at the second card. And see what comes out. I'm going with that one there. All right, I see another vehicle, another car. It's a red car. This is likely to give you more energy. You're likely to have a more active month running around. Actually, that works in with this, which I'll talk about in a moment. Mars in your 3rd house gives a lot of energy for running around your local area. The card that comes up is the Ace of Swords. This gives you a lot of courage to make decisions, and you could be starting out on some new ideas, some new ventures, having these sort of little brilliant flashes in your mind of things that you're thinking about. See all these butterflies here? New beginnings coming into your life, which is absolutely fabulous. Okay, so a brand new start, the Ace of Swords. And it's almost like you're triumphant, or there's a lot of power around you or a lot of force around you. Okay, so let's now go, bear that all in mind, and let's now go to your horoscope. So I'm just going to make that bigger like that and move that up there. Right, okay, so one of the first influences at the start of the month is Mars conjuncts Mars from the 30th of March through to the 3rd of April. And this is a very powerful force. See how it all works in together. The cards, this represents power and courage, and the cards work with the horoscope. So you may have a strong desire to take the initiative and strike out on your own because your physical energy could be higher, you could have more willpower, and your courage is intensified. Channel your abundant energy into decisive activity or work. You could be feeling much better than usual. Take care with the feelings of others because they may not have the same sort of, the same amount of energy as you. Then from 3rd of April to the 19th April, we have Mercury in your 8th house. Okay, so it's moving from the seventh house here into your eighth house of shared resources and intimacy. So your joint finances and other people's money, including if you have a partner, that partner's money may become more important. Take proper care of business, clarify expectations with everybody concerned. Intimacy with another person can also deepen as one or both of you seek a deeper union. There are bound to be communications sorting out these areas of life. Then on April 11th, we have new moon here in your ninth house. Look how crowded the ninth house is looking. I had to jam everything in there. This is a great time for planting some seeds for a new vacation or a mini break. The ninth house is about expanding your horizons, maybe even your spiritual horizons, and sometimes it's involved with study as well. And because you've got Mars down here stirring up your third house, which I'll get to in a minute, these two can be activating each other, and so study might be on the cards. Sorry, coughing here. So you might also be interested in your spiritual journey very much, okay? Get your priorities straight and balance your inner and outer worlds. Do something that expands both your inner and outer horizons. Then on the 13th of April to the 8th of May, we also have Venus there, jammed in there. This gives you a great attraction to anything different or exotic, especially to do with foreign cultures or countries. It might be a great time to plan for a vacation, as I mentioned before, and you may want to learn and expand your horizons again through travel and study. Friendships and love interests may also reflect these themes. You may become more interested in your spiritual life and seek to grow further. Saturn sextiles the Sun, which is fabulous, from the 1st of April through to the 12th of May. You're likely to have good relationships with employers, government agencies, parents and other authority figures. Someone of influence could help you in your general life or also at work. You could also sign an important contract or agreement, or perhaps get a promotional rise in life some way. This is a very positive time when you can dedicate yourself to something meaningful. Your life is likely to take a solid step forward now. Okay, so that's great. 13th of April through to the 25th of April, Jupiter squares your MC. Okay, so this can have good effects, even though it's a hard aspect square. Often, you think negative things. But because it's Jupiter, it can sort of go either way. There can be very positive things happening here. You may seek to significantly improve your work or your general circumstances. You may seek a promotion or a new job, or request a pay rise because you feel better. You feel ready for a better situation. Your appearance and attitude are just as important as your qualifications and experience. So if you are applying for a new job, for example, do look the part, and watch for an overinflated or perhaps some grandiose ideas, because Jupiter likes everything big. So it might sort of give you feelings that you can't fail, when of course you can, but it's more likely that you will be successful. Okay, the point here is you need to stay grounded with both your feet on the ground and attempt something that betters your position. You're likely to succeed in part, at least, but maybe you'll get everything you want to. 18th of April to the 3rd of May, Mercury in your 9th house up here then. And it's a great time for communications about travel, spirituality, and perhaps study. You could be feeling more adventurous than usual. You might feel attractions to foreign cultures and people. You could also learn something about these countries or spirituality. Discussions about expansion in your life are also likely now. 18th of April to the 20th of May, Sun in 9th house. Lift yourself out of your normal everyday life and get a broader vision of what your life could be. Travel, study, and foreign cultures appeal strongly to you now. a teacher or a mentor could help you out in some way, or you may even play this role for somebody else. You can learn a lot about yourself and others with the sun here. You know, the sun brings insight and awareness, and it's a happy and expansive time where you could make some real difference in your life direction. And then we have the 3rd of April to the 10th of May, Chiron trines the moon. You could develop a great awareness of your emotions and your feelings. You could also have great sensitivity and compassion for other people. It's also likely there's an increase in cooperation and harmony in your life. Long-standing issues can be healed. Reconciling differences with other people that might have been going on for a long time can also happen. And the universe is generally smiling at you. So that's fabulous. We also have down here Mars going into your 4th house on the 27th, but most of the month it's here in your 3rd house. And this, as I was mentioning before, it brings a lot, sorry, that's the moon. What am I talking about? Mars up here. Okay, so Mars is going from the 10th into the 11th. Okay, so I got that straight, finally. You may play a leadership role in a group or take some public initiative. You're more passionate and confident than usual about your ideas, and you can stir other people into action. Team sports and competition are likely to have appeal to you now. Sorry, I've got a very noisy husband in the background again. So sorry for those background noises. We have April 26th, we have the full moon in your 3rd house, and this gives communications sort of this emotional tone. You may feel a need for some support. There could be a sort of change regarding distant family members, siblings, or neighbours. Your neighbours and local area could also feature more in your life. Communications, errands, and general domestic things occur now. And the difficult one that I did mention over the last couple of months, on the 26th of April to the 1st of June, is Uranus squaring Saturn. Uranus is a very sort of rebellious, unpredictable, volatile type of planet that brings in, interests in innovation, technology, all new sorts of things. And we've got that making a hard aspect to Saturn, the planet which is very conservative. It's associated with authority. It doesn't like change. It'll delay. It'll cause difficulties, and so do be aware that sometimes things are just going to slow down, and if you push and push and push, it's probably not going to help that much. Your life could become disorganised very quickly, so you have to work to stay on top of things. Do allow yourself to experiment with your life a little bit and give this energy a healthy outlet. So in other words, if you can find different things to do, go to different places, go to different restaurants, eat different food, and get some new experiences under your belt, then that's the best use of this energy. It's not the best use of the energy to be steadfastly disciplined, but rather than that, embrace the future by trying new things. You can still appreciate the safety of tradition, old habits and belief systems, while adding more inspiration and flexibility into your life. Allow yourself to be a bit more innovative and unpredictable. Take a deep breath. It's all going to be okay. And then we have 25th of April to the 11th of June, Chiron sextiles Saturn. You can distinguish yourself in some way and receive respect and honour. Your perseverance and professionalism brings opportunities and new positive connections, especially at work. It's a great time to try a new discipline regarding your career, and if you're not working, well, this is just applies to your life generally, basically. You can move forward in life despite existing limitations. Past failures are put behind you now, as you can align yourself more closely to your divine purpose. There are profitable new ventures that can be accomplished with creativity and innovation. Go on, you can do it. And finally, on the last day of the month, the 30th to the 14th of June, Saturn sextiles Venus, another excellent aspect. Excellent cooperation in partnerships and friendships, even perhaps romantic relationships, because there's greater understanding between you and the other person, so do take advantage of this influence. Difficult situations that may have been sort of hanging over your shoulders or over your head can be resolved now. You each understand each other better than before. Agreements that are signed or contracts that are signed should work out very well. It's also a great time to beautify your home, express your creativity, and be positive, onwards and upwards. Okay, so now I'm just going to close my eyes and see what I can see for you, Vivacious Virgos, in April 2021. I've got the colour blue, but it's sort of verging into the purple, and so it's that in-between bluey purple colour. This implies spirituality, also implies the mind, blue, the sky of mind. So a lot of thinking and blending that with your spiritual life. Okay, so this is really harmonious and quite beautiful. And it says to me that your thinking and your spiritual side are sort of joined, like there's a union there and you're quite on track together. Okay, and they're saying as you close one door, another door opens, which is quite a common saying. It's true, because it's like you're getting ready, you're leaving something so that you can bring something else that's preferable into your life. They're showing me a lot of diamonds here, and they're on a bracelet on the right arm. So diamonds are about clarity, and I want to say clarity of purpose, okay? Arms are about doing things, accomplishing things, getting stuff done. So with a clarity of purpose. So, you know, this is a month where you could manifest more than what you normally manifest, you know, making it physical, making it real. And you being a Virgo, you'll like that because you're an earth sign and you want to make things, you know, physically real. So we're not just talking about thinking about something or fantasizing or none of that. You want it made physical and concrete. Okay, alrighty. Thanks so much, everybody. I hope that all makes sense to you. Subscribe to Be Alive, that would be great, and hit that notification bell as well. And I just want to wish you a very beautiful month. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and share on social media. Thanks again, everybody, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website, absolutesoulsecrets.com, for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.